Mr. ALOY production team, and where we got it wrong, cast and crew. We want to appreciate you guys for always watching our videos. We want to give you updates about our just released video, which is where we got it wrong, episode 21. Though do not be confused, it was written 20, but it's meant to be 21. All right, so we want to give you an update about the next episode, which will be episode 22 of where we got it wrong. All right, so we want you to tell us what you want to see in the next episode of where we got it wrong. Tell us in the comment section. A whole lot of people are bringing a whole lot of contribution, which makes sense, and I'll be telling you that. All right, so I'll be telling you when the episode 22 is going to drop, and also what you should expect to get in the episode 22. But however, if you guys tell us something that actually makes more sense, we'll find a way to implement it in the next episode. So before we do that, let's just take a brief review and recap on what happened in the just released one, which is episode 21 of where we got it wrong. So currently, Courage, the stubborn guy, actually went to the village. They want to carry Mama's corpse to the city to go and bury. So along their way, as you can see, they enter their vehicle to start going, but something Courage car was starting, but other people's car was not starting. Rita car was not starting, and Stan car was not starting. All right, so Courage is actually a selfish human being. And I'll tell you what I mean by a selfish human being. This was Courage. His car was, starting, and he was like, why are these people, their cars not starting? He came outside and started shouting, why did they come with car that is spoiled to the village? This is a machine, is a automobile machine. Anything can happen. It can spoil any place. But Courage is so daft and illiterate to discover what is actually happening. All right. So Stan, of course, actually confronted him and told him, "Are you mad? We are here for you, and you are here saying this rubbish." But Courage is actually selfish. He wanted to leave these guys. He asked them to leave the car in the village so that they can go, but they said no. Rita said no, and Stan said no, that they cannot leave their car. But Courage wanted to leave them in the village. This guy is so selfish. I wonder if, just tell me in the comment section, do you want us to make this script in a way that all these friends will abandon him? Yes, somebody suggested that we should punish Courage by allowing all his friends, both Stan, Rita, and all of those friends, to abandon Courage. Or do you think that they should just keep on accommodating all his excesses until all these things are done? So from there, Courage angrily entered his own car to leave all his friends there and go and bury Mama all alone. But guess what? His own car refused to start. That's so funny. His own car refused to start. So all of them came out surprised on what is going on. None of them actually know what is going on. None of the cars are starting. His own car is not starting. Rita car is not starting. Then a stand car too is not starting. So as they were doing that, some youth actually came in, and offered to help them. So when the youth open the bonnet, if the youth enters inside, and the car will start. If the youth enters there, the car will start. Now, if Courage enters in to drive the car will off. If the youth enters, it will start. If Courage enters, it will stop. So this is what they were doing until the elders, the Ono who came, and the Ono who told AGK, do you think you are going to leave this village to just go and bury someone? That everything that happens in the physical is being controlled in the spirit. Guess what Courage did? He started shouting and insulting the Ono. This guy don't have respect though. He started shouting and started insulting Ono. Okay, Ono just kept mute. So he did an insult, one powerful insult to Ono. One of the youths went back and gave AGK a very deadly slap. This is what, in the last suggestion, you guys told us that we should make the youth come into play and start tormenting AGK. All right, and that is, we just brought it to you guys in this last episode that was released, which is episode 21. We wrote the script in a way that the youth will now come and teach AGK a very big lesson, and that is what exactly is what is happening now. That's why I'm telling you, tell us what you want us to do in the next episode, and if it's something that makes sense, we are definitely going to implement it for you guys. You all are our viewers, of course. We want to entertain you people. All right. So one of these youths slapped AGK, and AGK wanted to shout, "Do you know who I am?" From there, the other youths came in and they gave AGK a very good beating of his life. He actually learned some sense because he thought it's all about money. You don't know that there is something called village and custom and tradition. You don't come to this village where we have youth and you think you can control everybody and insult the whole elders and go scot free. All right. So it's not that the movie is making very, very sense. So guess what happened? Dan left Courage. Very funny. Dan, upon all the mouth when they make the guy they fear for Africa. See Dan and your wife, they ran. They ran for their life. Enter their car, enter Rita's car. They were shivering. Meanwhile, Dan was the one that has been giving AGK all sort of bad advices. Now he don't set. Now they don't beat AGK. The guy don't run leave AGK. This is what bad friends are. So meanwhile, the one AGK thinks is the one who is the enemy was there for AGK. Including Stan, Rita, and then the wife. They were all there for AGK as AGK was receiving a very big beating of his life. All right. So when when Muna discovered that the youths are not ready to stop at any point in time, he had to rush to their village, to go and meet AGK's uncle and explain to AGK uncle what is happening, that they are about to kill AGK. So AGK uncle had to rush, this was where he was trying to explain to AGK uncle what was happening. Even Chinwe was there. Chinwe, in fact, was very happy and said that they should kill him off there. All right, but AGK uncle left there and followed Mona to the scene where AGK was receiving a beating of his life. All right, so when he came there, he actually told the youth to stop, but they were not ready to stop. In fact, they were beating AGK like an armed robber, telling AGK that they have been watching him for a very long time misbehaving, thus hitting that there is no youth in the community and all of those things. All right, so AGK uncle was able to plead with the youth and they actually freed AGK. AGK was on the ground saying nothing. Look at Courage Billion. You see on Courage Billion just sitting down there. So we actually bringing this when we were shooting this particular scene. It was so funny because we know that you all are going to love it. So tell me in the comment section, do you love what is currently going on now? Now the youths have told the Ono that they should remove their hand in anything that has to do with the corpse. That if AGK wants to bury Mama, it should now come through them, the youths. May we see how AGK go take insult the youths now. Because the elders they keep quiet for him. Now he don't reach youth matter now. If he know they careful, one of his eye they go come out himself. So they say AGK is not participating in any youth stuff. He's not paying youth levy, he's not paying community levy, nothing. He just drive up and down and be claiming that he have money. Say that anything that has to do with the cost should now pass through the youth, that the elder should remove their hand. All right. So after they did that, they freed AGK and then left, So Muna was actually happy, crying, and but AGK know they hear word now. So this is actually what happened in our last episode, which is episode 21 that was released. All right. So now in the next episode, episode 22, is going. Let me just tell you guys what we have in mind of bringing to you guys in episode 22. But we want you people also to tell us what you think that we should be in episode 22. So in episode 22, we are looking forward to Mama to start attacking AGK. That was what we had before some of you said no, that we should allow the youth to fight AGK. All right. So now we have allowed the youth to actually fight Courage. And now that the youth is fighting Courage, we're expecting that in the next episode, Courage will now mellow down and go and meet the youth because he don't see say the whole matter don't cast. Or Courage will now go and meet the youth with police and try to arrest the youth, and there, Okuga Dizovia, the movie will now be much more intense. But however, tell us in the comment section what you think should happen in the next episode, which is episode 22. And if it's something will make sense, we are definitely going to implement that. We appreciate you all for always watching our videos. Do not forget to subscribe on this particular channel, TC Updates, where we ask for your review regarding the movies and your suggestions, and also subscribe to our channel, Mr. Aloy TV, Mr. Aloy YouTube channel, where the movie is being posted. And we are going to see you in the next one. Bye for now.